think this is where it's going to happen. Right here. After all those steps, man, I'm out of breath. I need to go to the gym, work out, get all that good cardio in and get used to it. Yesterday we just got done recording. It was actually a really good time together, talking about what grace is, what grace isn't, the importance of grace, how not to abuse grace, all these key factors in living a Christian life under grace. But while we were talking about that, I really felt the Lord give me this vision on what love is, because the basis of grace is love. And I started thinking that God, the creator of everything, has created everything to love him. But in love, there is one thing that really gives love its weight, and that is choice. So we literally get to choose to love God back. Out of everything that he's created, he created us in his image, and he's the only thing that can give love. He is the only person that can give love. So he gives us his love by loving us, creating us. And he says, you know what? In order for this love to actually be something, they have to have the choice to love me back. And that choice to love God back is where love really holds its weight. Because if we choose to love something else, we're not choosing to love God. So he's given us that choice because that is his character. But I just want to encourage you guys with that. Loving God is what he created us to do, but he loves us so much. He desires to be loved so much by someone who will choose to love him. And we get to be that person. We get to be that son, that daughter that literally chooses to love him because of his goodness, because of his majesty, because of who he is. So don't abuse grace by choosing to love something or someone other than God and expect the same blessing from God. So I just got off my boat downtown Jacksonville. I don't know if you can see it, but that's not my boat. Anyways, I'm downtown just getting some cool footage and whatnot, really just walking with the Lord, talking to people about Jesus. And it hits me because we've been on this grace, you know, and cheap grace kind of subject and what that looks like. And I really felt in my spirit that I cannot share in unbroken fellowship with Jesus if I am sinning, because sin breaks fellowship with the Lord. So if I am to have unbroken fellowship, then I cannot be sinning. And it talks about, when I say it, the Bible, 1 John talks about, if you are abiding in the Lord, you will refuse to sin. And that's not saying that sin doesn't come up in our life, but once we recognize it as sin, then we refuse it. And if we do not refuse it, that is when we start slipping into a habitual sin. And if we do not refuse it, then we are saying we love our flesh satisfaction more than we love our satisfaction in Jesus. That's kind of the stuff I was thinking about while I'm out here. And we have this meeting tonight, I guess it's with Lou Engle, and about the Send. So if you are going to the Send, awesome. If you're not, you should check it out, February 23rd. There's gonna be like 64,000 people there, the last I heard. So yeah, it'll be fun. And we're gonna go into this meeting with Lou and hear his heart about it. And man, I can't wait.
From the Word of God, from dreams, loose revelation of the scroll and the divine moments of time in our lives. Stir Jacksonville, raise up voices of Jacksonville that can mobilize the masses with the creative anointing that causes bones to rattle. There are those in this city that have a storyline that's so compelling. They will be the nameless and faceless, but they cannot be ignored because of the prophetic storyline. Your old men will dream dreams. It's time for us to stay alive. Look into God's plan for our lives and not retire. In Jesus' name, God, your young men will prophesy. Come on, these guys right in the front row. Oh, you're going to dream the big dream of God. You can't be settled with anything less than finding your own scroll. I want to know what's written on the pages of your diary and journal for my life, Jesus. Unfold it today. I ask that Jacksonville would be stirred. I lay before you, Jacksonville. I command you to bend. Hurl for labor. Come on, let's launch in the key city of Florida. The greatest and following prayer that shakes the nation. Lord, I'm praying for intercessors that be caught up in youth groups where kids are praying all over the place, all over the world. Loose this. And then, God, I pray for Orlando. And God, I see buses coming down there simply to be in a moment of time for a divine impartation of Jesus the evangelist. Thank you, Lord, for bringing us together so that their chapter in their book meets with my chapter in my book. In Jesus' name, amen.